Hey guys, how is everyone this morning? I'm still, man, it's like I had a little bit of a setback. I woke up this morning coughing, hacking, more like it. Don't know why. Not quite over whatever it is been bothering me. It's weird. I spent a couple days actually feeling sick, and then I just felt, for lack of a better word, I can't think of anything at 5 a.m. I felt yucky. But I was able to do my workouts. I was able to do everything I always do. Um, Today, my cough is just back full force. But I'll shake it eventually. Hey, Tandra, how are you? What is the update for today, Tandra? Tandra says, sorry to hear it's dragging on. Yeah, me too. I can't even pinpoint the last time I was actually sick, let alone having it hang on for so long. It's been years and years. I always feel like my diet, my workouts, and um, my practice keeps me protected. But I let myself get run down a little bit. I sacrificed my sleep. Never a good thing. 13, hey sniper. 1347. That is awesome. With 5 days being held. So we know we're at 14. Can we get to 15 by the end of the week? Which puts us halfway there. Hey Brian, what's up? Hey Brian, have you managed to activate the Go live stream? I'm going to read from A Course in Miracles in just a minute. Brian says, good morning to you. Tandra says, yes, it's moving nicely. You know why it's moving nicely? Because you're putting in the work, Tandra. This is how to do it. Tandra has the loops up every day. You going live tomorrow, Tandra? For Friday? Brian says, just waiting to be verified. I activated it. Nice. Maybe later today. Updated like 15 videos last night. I saw your tractor, but I was looking at it on my phone and I couldn't reply. But I will. I got you up on my desktop right now. Tandra says true, and yes, we'll do. Awesome. Man, and Brian, you're putting up so much content. High quality, entertaining, valuable, meaningful. Hard to imagine. 2 weeks ago, zero content. Hey, Goldie. So let me dive in. This is lesson 122 from the workbook, Course in Miracles. Forgiveness offers everything I want. A lot of people ask me, why? Why do you place such heavy emphasis on forgiveness? Because forgiveness transcends the ego and puts you right in line, aligned with spirit, aligned with God, aligned with a unified consciousness. Brian says, and we mixed, let me see, I can't see that on my phone. We bring it up on my desktop. And remix connection bound. So maybe my Skits music lands on new ears. I bet it will. So this is why I talk about forgiveness. Entirely selfish, in a way. Forgiveness offers everything I want. What could you want forgiveness cannot give? Do you want peace? Forgiveness offers it. Do you want happiness? A quiet mind, a certainty of purpose, and a sense of worth and beauty that transcends the world? Do you want care and safety and the warmth of sure protection always? Do you want a quietness that cannot be disturbed, a gentleness that never can be hurt, a deep abiding comfort, and a rest so perfect it can never be upset? All this forgiveness offers you and more. It sparkles on your eyes as you awake and gives you joy with which to meet the day. It soothes your forehead while you sleep and rests upon your eyelids, so no dream of fear and evil, malice and attack. And when you wake again, it offers you another day of happiness and peace. All this forgiveness offers you and more. Forgiveness lifts the veil. Forgiveness lets the veil be lifted up that hides the face of Christ from those who you look unforgiving eyes upon the world. It lets you recognize the Son of God and clears the memory of all dead thoughts, so that remembrance of your Father can arise across the threshold of your mind. What would you want forgiveness cannot give? What gifts but those that these are worthy to be sought? What fancied values, trivial effects, or transient promises never to be kept can hold more hope than what forgiveness brings? So the other day I mentioned trivial pursuits that, there was a time in my life when I sought the things from meditation, material success, through deep concentration provided by meditation. You can unlock a whole lot of psychic gifts, but it's all trivial stuff compared to what I just mentioned here, to the peace of mind that forgiveness offers you, the peace of God within your heart that forgiveness gives you. I don't know why I would want anything more. I don't know why in the past I ever wanted anything more. This is why whenever I see people, hey Susanna, whenever I see people who are troubled, whenever I see people who are troubled by the problems of the outer world, the answer is always look within. Let go of that stuff. Let go of the concerns. Surrender everything to God. The Bhagavad Gita, the message of the Bhagavad Gita, the message Krishna gave to Arjuna: live a life of surrender. Surrender all of your attachments. Give it all to God. Give it all to Krishna. Give it all to Christ. Give it all to Jesus. Give it all to Buddha. Susanna says, like done. Thank you, Susanna. Hey, Ryan. Ryan, how are you? Brian says, well, I hear you, Eric. Yes, yes, and yes. Blessings, my friend Goga. Hey, Brian, are you connected with Goga? And Goga, are you connected with Brian? Brian is like a week into putting out content, and he's making amazing strides. Hey, Brian, if you want to learn how to do YouTube right, how to do YouTube the right way, how to be successful in the shortest amount of time possible, Goga is the go-to source. Goga says, blessings, Eric. Missed you at Runner Boys, but glad I caught you. Me too. Goga says, nice, I'm looking him up. How are you, Goldie? Excuse me, guys. Brian says, I just subscribed to Goga. Awesome. Goga does Wednesday classes on YouTube channels, and Sunday services, inspiration. Hey, Sean. Sean says, hey, Eric, I got 2 movies everyone can watch soon for free. on this channel that I am talking to you on right now. Awesome, Sean. I will check it out. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Brian says, I need all the help I can get. Hey, you're doing awesome, Brian. 67 subscribers just over a week ago. 0. Well, 2 weeks ago now, right? Yogi says, well, Brian, almost at 100. Brian says, sounds beautiful. Brian says, well, I appreciate that. Brian says, it's just unfathomable. I could never imagine. I really am in tears right now. You know what it all stems down to, Brian? You are in the right place in your heart, in your mind, in your soul. When you came in, you were so open. You were so willing to make a connection. You were so sharing. That's where it starts. How's your mother doing, Sniper? Sniper says, sorry I missed everyone in the chat. Been driving to the hospital this morning to visit my mom. Have a lovely day, all. First to you, Mom, Sniper, and to you as well. Goga says, Brian, I meant to say you are on track. Let's drop some shorts. Tons says, Yogi, missed my message to you. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Yogi, I was thinking about you earlier. You're dedicated to helping is so amazing. You truly are a wonderful person, and I can't thank you enough. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tandra, I would say no need to thank me. However, I would also say your friendship and those messages are thanks enough. And third, the best way to thank me, make your channel the greatest success possible and keep doing what you're doing, because you're also helping people. You're setting an example. You're reaching out to people. You're making a difference. You have a meaningful channel. That's all the thanks. That's all the thanks right there. Hey, Sabine. Sabine says, hope you're all doing fine. Brian says, okay, let's do it, Goga. Like I said, Goga will show you how to do it, Brian. Because not only will you have a successful channel, you'll have a meaningful channel. Hey, Goga. Brian is a deeply, deeply spiritual, caring, and loving person. And he's on a mission. He already has a goal. Before he even put one video up, he had a goal. Brian says, you truly are such an amazing person, Eric. Thank you, Brian. I'm just someone who's trying to do my best. That's it. Goga says, Yogi, I love this. I love this flu voice. That's the only reason I'm keeping it, Goga. The only reason I keep sounding like I'm not feeling well isn't because I don't feel well. It's because I think the voice makes me sound smarter and wiser. This is my Morgan Freeman voice. Tanya says, we'll do, Yogi. And you already do. You already do, Tandra. Brian says, you inspired me to pull out the bike and make a video. I wanted to go on it for so long. Again, and for some reason I didn't. It's like you just knew how to unlock doors for people. I think it just comes to our openness, Brian, our receptiveness. I love that word, receptiveness. We each provide the right spark at the right time for the right people. So, Brian, you're doing that for others right now. Look at you and Skits getting ready to make music together, or already making music together. Sabine says, oh, Squirrel, our thoughts and prayers go to you, Mom. Hope you're getting better soon. Thank you, Sabine. Hey, Miss Flipper. Goga says, you're already smarter and wiser. We need you now for voice overs before the flu goes. I'm in. I'm open for business, Goga. If you need a voiceover, let me know. Goga says, Sabine, how are you guys doing? So nice to see you guys the other day. Absolutely. Get away from Goga. Oh wow, Goga says, Tandra, I need your help for next year. A Sunday service anthem. Goga goes right to the source. Brian says, when you can be on the Joe Rogan podcast? Hey, I had the great pleasure of being with Goga. The last Sunday service of October. That was all the honor I need was hanging out with Goga. Something demure. Of course. Tandra is just the right person. Sabine says, Goga, we're doing fine. Thank you. Yes, we are so happy to be on Yogi's live stream. It was so nice to talk to you. It was such an honor to have you guys. Tundra says, Goga, yeah, sure, no problem. Would be an honor to help. And it's going to be a pleasure to hear. Give me 1 second, guys. Speaking of which, if you don't mind indulging me for a second. One second, guys.
Yogi in the morning light, helping out the people, feeling just right. Nature calls my spirit in the early dawn. Yogi always with me, all the worries gone. Yogi 24/7, guide us through the day, finding peace in moments, show us all the way, helping hands and kindness, spread them all around. In the heart of nature, love is nearly found, breathing in the stillness, life is but a song. Yogi in the forest, where we all belong. Yogi 24/7, here and here to stay. us in laughter, worries blown away. Breathing in the stillness, life is but a song. Yogi in the forest, where we all belong. Yogi 24/7, here and here to stay. Join us in laughter, worries blown away.
So let me tell you guys a story. I've told you this story before, but I love telling it. Sorry, guys.
In the morning light, helping out the people.
I had it on replay. So here's the story. I love helping people out on their channels, especially with watch hours. I love helping Tandra out because she has a theme song, as does Goga. And let's see, I can do that, Goga. So I play a lot of Tandra's playlist, and I hear her theme song. One second, guys. There we go. So I hear Tandra's theme song a lot, and one day I was working at my desk and I'm humming a song, and I'm like, what song is this? Why is it in my mind? And it dawned on me, this is Tandra's theme song that's playing over and over again in my mind. And I mentioned that to her, and I talked about Goga's theme song, and I said, just joking, I need a theme song. The next thing I know, I get an email from Tandra with not just one, but 2 theme songs. That is right there, guys. That's Tandra. That's how it works. That is... Turn it down just a little bit more. That's how to do it. That's how to go to. That's how to go through life. Can you provide a gift for someone? A small act of kindness. And then you can do it. So simple. What small act of kindness can you do for someone today? That small act of kindness from Tandra, it put tears in my eyes. It burst my heart wide open. And I get to listen to this so often. It's a beautiful song. It's a creative song, but here's what makes it so much more beautiful. It was a gift. It was a gift of pure, unconditional love, spontaneous from Tandra's heart. Hey, Moon. Moon, how are you, my friend? Tanya says it was a pleasure to make that tune for you. So what can you do for someone, guys? What can you do for someone? Here's another story. I was stumbling over a German word. This was months and months ago, trying to pronounce something. I have a hard enough time pronouncing something in English, let alone German. I have my email up as I'm talking. I heard a beep. I went and checked my email. It was a personal made video from our friend Timo Optimob on how to say something in German with a huge smile on his face. Another gift straight from the heart. Speaking of which, Our friend Timo is here. Timo, my friend, how are you? Brian says, I'm going to be nice to my mom today. We have a really hard time being together, and I'm just going to be so nice. Awesome, Brian. You know what? The fact that sometimes it's hard means that your mom is your greatest teacher. Your mom is your greatest spiritual teacher. Hey, Gon. Music in the back. Yep, a little bit of music in the background. How are you, Gon? How was Front Boy's workout? Yoga says Brian can give you a small challenge. Hey, Timo. Timo says, yes, this came from my heart to make your day happy. And you did. And that is typical of Timo, Sabine, Goga, Tandra, Brian, all of you guys. Gun says, oh, he's still going. Just came into like. Thanks, Gun. I appreciate that. I have him up right now. What I do is I'll have him up and running when he's doing a live stream. Excuse me, guys. And then when I come back from my walk, I put him up on a replay to double up the watch hours. Hey, Sue. Brian says, but I really do prefer big challenges, maybe a small one. Maybe a small one is my big challenge. There you go. I like that thinking. Goga says, Brian, could you do one video this week with your phone on landscape instead of upright? Just about 3 minutes. Brian says, yes. Brian, up for the challenge. Always appreciate you guys joining me in the mornings. I have fun on every live stream, but just seems something about the early one. There's such a connection with us. Brian says, so I've been secretly filming for the last 5 years, preparing, getting ready. I have so much footage, I just need to rifle through. Tandra says, Brian, treasure your time together. Absolutely. Moon says, good night, everyone. It's 2 a.m. already. Thanks for stopping in, Moon. Hey, Goga, I really appreciate that suggestion of leaving this up and running in the background. Timo says, good night, Moon. Brahma says, I realize there is something very sacred about this hour. I'm glad you brought that up. I love talking about this. So, in the yogic tradition, this is called Brahma Muhurtai, the hours of God. And it's a fluid time. It is about 48 minutes or so before actual sunrise and about an hour, 48 minutes, an hour after the sunrise. It's called the hours of God because this is when the veil between two worlds is at its thinnest. This is when the voice of God, which as Herman Melville said, is the voice of silence. Silence is the only voice of God, is so clear and precise. This is why monks in all traditions, yogis, priests, wake up and they listen, they meditate, they pray, they chant, they receive, and they give. These are indeed magical, God-filled hours. This is what Rumi had to say. If you guys are familiar with Rumi, he is the great, great Sufi poet. This is his poem. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the doorsill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and opened. Don't go back to sleep. Jane Roberts, who wrote the Seth material, said between the hours of 6 and 3 a.m., we will all receive a wake-up call from God. However, most of us, unfortunately, hit the snooze. We say, God, it's pretty early. I'll get back to you at 8. Give me a call again at about 8 a.m. But you get that wake-up call, here's all you have to do. Put one foot. Get out of bed, but only put one foot on the floor. And say, thank you, thank you, thank you. The only prayer that you need. Meister Eckhart, the great German Christian mystic, said, if the only prayer you ever say is thank you, that would be enough. Goga says it's perfect. How you planned it, it is crisp. Thank you. Crisp. I don't know if I've ever done anything crisply before. Brian says, aha, I knew there was something going on. Hey, Pancake. How are you, my friend? Hey, you guys connected with Pancake? I met Pancake through Goga. It's almost 2 p.m. here in Nairobi. It's 5:30, 5:31 here. So I offer my dawn to you, Goga. Brian says, no, I want God to slap me in the face and strike me out of my slumber. Hey, Jamie. So one more connection. I hope you guys can connect with Jamie Brown. In about 3 minutes, I'm going to head outside and take my walk. I'm going to greet my own day. Goga says, I offer my future to you, my dear friend. It is certainly bright. Thank you for that gift. Tundra says, Yogi, I can join the 2 songs together if you want. Then you can have it running. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Thank you, Tundra. Goga says, Tundra, that would be perfect. And Goga, thank you so much for that suggestion of in the background. Perfect for 5 a.m. I love it. Just that soft hum in the background. Man, I feel like I've unlocked a piece of the puzzle. By the way, I appreciate the 15 thumbs up, guys. Thank you so much. Goga says, Eric, how are you playing the music? It is so clear. I have it up on audio on my desktop. So I'm broadcasting on my phone. My desktop is on the side. The reason I do this isn't for any great technical advancement. It's because it's for you guys. I'm going to be honest. Because I need the chat on my desktop. Because if I try to read the chat on my phone, I got to squint and I got to get really close. And you guys see my huge forehead looming at the phone. I don't want to send everyone into a panic. Everyone thinks, man, it's a lunar eclipse coming your way. So, I do it for you guys. Brian says, 3 minutes on landscape. You got it, Goga. Tanya says, makes me smile. Sabine says, you all have a wonderful day and a good night. We will see you soon. Take care, everyone. Love and prayers go out to you all. Thank you, Sabine. Love and prayers to you, my friend. Brian is laughing. It's all fun and games until you see the lunar eclipse. Brian says, awesome, Brian. Can you tag me in the description when it is done? I love the shorts. Let's just add hashtags, prayer, manifest, etc. Nice. Sabine says, and Yogi, prayers and love to you for getting healthy again. Thank you so much, Sabine. Yeah, for every reason, just a bit of a setback this morning. Brian says, okay, heard. All right, guys, I'm gonna go out and take my walk. Thank you for joining me. Um, so hey, Brian, I want to mention this is what I know from Goga is he always has a plan, and his plan is always the most helpful. You know, he knows the ins and outs of YouTube and how to set up a channel and how to do it right. So I hope to see you, Brian, on Goga's Sunday services and his Wednesday classes. Tandra says, bye, Yogi. Thank you, Miss Flipper. Thank you, Tandra. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. I always feel better after my walk. The morning air gets things flowing. I will be, no workout live stream. I'll work out for sure. Never miss a workout. But it won't be live stream until tomorrow. But I will be live again at 1. Be hanging out. If you guys got nothing to do, come on by and hang out with me. I hope to see you on whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, guys, I'll be there. So, take care, guys. Thank you again.